What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing? I just seen the title today. I'm going to be talking about the fact that I'm a free agent going into Black Ops 3, like a lot of you probably honestly already know. So, I had two potential teams I wanted to team with. One I really wanted to team with. They actually ended up choosing another player, and that's fine. I mean, I hope it works out for them. If it doesn't, whatever. Then I had another team, two players I was going to play with, who I was pretty confident in. Then one of the players was able to get another offer, so good luck to him. I hope he does well as well. So I really haven't had any other offers at this point. I mean, I've had a few of my friends hit me up and say, "Let's go into this game together," but there's a few things that I'm not going to deal with going into Black Ops 3. The one thing people think is that, I did take a break. As you guys know, UMG Orlando, I placed sixth. It was me, Embos, Felony, TCM. I played about 12 league matches and I took a break. As you guys know, I chose my senior prom over the X Games. I kind of don't really regret that. I mean, prom weekend was a pretty good weekend, and I wouldn't have been able to get that back. It was something that's like once in a lifetime, and I didn't want to miss. And I knew that there's gonna be plenty of opportunities coming up in the future. So people think that I really haven't played in a long time, and that's not the case at all. I played the crap out of the beta. I did insanely well in that. My kitty was like a 2.93. I know, it's pretty insane. And I played AW a lot too, going up until the final event because I really wanted to try getting a team and attending that final event. So my shots on, my reaction times there, everything's clicking. It doesn't even feel like I took a break. And honestly, I have a mindset that I don't think I've ever had before. So one thing about me as a player that I noticed I've improved in, and this is just from me being, I think, away from a while. Negativity in game is not what I do. Like I used to not be negative in game, but the tone of my voice used to change if things weren't going our way. And when I came back, I scrimmed with a team that had a player that did that, and I was like every single time I did, I was like, dude, like you have to stop. Like we're not gonna improve if you just keep complaining. So one thing I learned is that I really want a positive team, and I'm not gonna settle for mediocre players. I'm not gonna team with people who I think are gonna underperform, are gonna act out professionally because one thing I'm big on now is I know this is gonna be a big year. We have ESL coming in, we have Activision doing big things for us, Treyarch. We saw the Black Ops 3 stream, everything looked promising. I'm not gonna deal with any players that are gonna put myself and my team at jeopardy when it comes to organizations, sponsors, things like that, because this can be the year where Call of Duty truly, starts, climbing the ladder and getting up there. So I'm not going to settle for players that I think, are mediocre or, really aren't going to perform on the championship level because that's what it's all about. I want to win championships, and basically all I do all day is now that my friends are all away, I go to community school, I do schoolwork, and it's not really a lot of work. I mean, I get it done fairly quick, and I go to the gym, and pretty much Call of Duty is going to be my life. So I really want a team that is willing to, put in the work and really perform well together, as well as be professional. Because I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I'm not really big into CS:GO, League of Legends. I really don't understand the games. Well, CS:GO is pretty pretty easy to understand. I'm not really into the betting and stuff, that aspect, but um, watching all these people play in those stadiums and under all those cameras, I want to be that. I need to be that, and I wish you guys could feel this fire I have. But I'm being ignored by players who I feel like really should give me a chance. I mean, I've never had a bad event. I've never went to event and underperformed and felt like I lost my team an entire tournament. Sure, I've had bad maps. Everybody has those bad maps. An example was UMG Orlando. I think I had a great event, honestly. I think I did really well. And one map against OpTic Gaming, I shit the bed. CTF, my shot wasn't there. I'm not going to use an excuse, but I had bronchitis, so I felt like ass, but still, um, you know, I just didn't really play too well. And, I had a bad map. But I'm being ignored by players who I really don't think should be, ignoring me, I guess you can say. Some players that I have hit up haven't even placed better than I ever have. So I'm really confused. But all I'm saying is I'm a free agent going to Black Ops 3. I want a team that's willing to put in the work. I want a team that's willing to grind the game and make this league. Like, I waited for 3 years to be able to compete in Call of Duty Championships, and none of you have trust me, unless you're Spacely or Slacked or something. Uh, Hugh and TJ can probably relate as well. You do not understand what it's like watching your team go and play for $1 million and you sitting at home because of your age. And this is the year I finally don't have to do that. I'm finally 18 years old. I can finally play in everything. So this is an exciting year. I really want to find a team that's willing to put in the time and that's willing to win, because that's what it's going to come down to. I want to win championships. And don't get me wrong, it's going to take a lot of work. There's a lot of good teams. I feel like this game's going to be a lot of strategy, and I feel like that's something I'm fairly good at. I've always been the person to think of S&D strategies, especially because S&D is like, I love search and destroy. But anyway, Black Ops 3, free agent. I'm ready.